Good day, everyone. I am Lynette John Basan, and for today we will be discuss about the chapter 3, which is the basic skills in the basketball. So this chapter, we learn about the fundamental of the basketball, which are the passing, dribbling, shooting, rebounding, and running. Before we proceed, I introduce first our learning objectives. First is to identify the basic skills in the basketball. Second, to describe the appropriate procedure in executing the different basketball skills. And the last one is to demonstrate the execution of the basketball skills. In this passage by Lewis Cole, state that the game of basketball, no matter what the level, the rules, the strategy of the personnel is simplify a matter of executing fundamentals. It means that success in basketballs comes down to mastering the basic fundamentals, which is which are the dribbling, passing, shooting, and defense. So no matter how fancy the strategies, rules, and the team lineup, our winning depends on the players perform those essential basic. So it will depends on the player on how they will perform those fundamentals. Here are the introduction of our topic. Basketball is a game wherein the player are involved with the process of playing the game and function as one primary skills is created to accomplish the passing, which remain one of the most underthought, underemphasized, and underdrilled skills in the game. It described here as a team game where players work together, and one of the core skills needed to make the game flow is the passing. So the passing is often underthought, underemphasized, and underdrilled. So nagapasabot nga ang coach and ang players is dapat dili jud sila mo give up easily. They should focus on or practice even though it's essential for effective teamwork and game performance. In a simple term, good passing let teammates move the ball quickly, creating score chances. So naa siya ano kanang chances na maka-score or na chances na maka-score ang player, and also and maintain control of the game. Improving passing skills usually involve drills that focus on accuracy, timing, decision making. Pasabot nga if player ka as a basketball player, you should under mag apil ka sa mga drills and also mag kanang kabalo kasi mo kaugalingon ba kung sa ibaton para ma-master nimo ang fundamental. Player assume the value that the coach places on each aspect of the game when teaching passing. It is important that the coach teach not only the skills but the mentally as well. Okay, so in coaching basketball, players pick up the value that coach emphasizes in every part of the game. When teaching skills like passing, the coach should focus on both the technical execution and the pass and the mental attitude. Mentally, that goes with it. The player learn not just how to pass but also why and when to use it with the right mindset. As a player, we should listen to our coach so that we can also grow sa ato ang pagdula, no? So kung na sila pang-ingon na bawal, so dapat maminaw ta para mag-grow ta, and also dili lang kay sa atong kagalingon but then sa ato pong mga kaubanan sa game kay tungod dili man siya individual game but also it is a team game na kailangan magtinabangay and mag-work together for us to makuan bitaw makamit na to kung nag-aim ta nga mag-win. So ayun, kung magkasinabot ang team, so possible na na-ajoy padulungan. That's all for my part. Salamat sa pagmaminaw, and also ihatag na nako ang floor sa next na mag-report.
Good day. So let's continue. No? So I am Rostan Repealing. So my topic is all about passing. So in the basketball, we have passing. No? So first is what we call so first is the definition of passing. So passing is the key to successful basketball. First, learn to catch as well as pass. So pag may passing is dapat kabalo gyapon ka mo salo, kabalo pud ka mo pasa. So when the ball is thrown to you, spread the fingers but keep them relax. So dili kay ka ma-pressure if ever na kanang ang imuhang ang bola is padulong sa imuha na kay murag sa imuhang gipasa ba ay lang ka pressure kay once nga makurog ka ana wala mental block imuhang kamot maglisod og salo sa bola. So let the arms give slightly toward the body when the ball is under control. So finger it into a passing position by placing the hands on each aside the ball so that you can get away quickly or get set for a shot. So ina na lang ang passing. So we have a type of pass. So first is air pass. The air pass is the pass travels between players without hitting the floor. So without hitting the floor, no air pass. So from the word itself, air. So wala na ka ng imo gi-pass na ka ng pinaano. Sige, let's say kani ipakita na ko nga video. Mao ni ang kuan. Air pass. Okay na. So mao to ang air pass. Wala na dili bisan kuan kanang bangga sa kuan. Dili na siya matawag air pass once na nasangit siya. Ana. So second is bounce pass. So the pass is thrown the floor so that bounce to the intended receiver. So kuan gid siya tinuyuan gid siya nga kanang dili siya. Ang air pass is walay masangit, then ang bounce pass is masangit siya sa floor, which is bounce. Di siya i-bounce para mapasa na mga kadalasan, no? So mo play tag video ani yung bounce pass.
I bounce it and then I follow through. We always
Inana. So inana lang bounce pass. So ang mga technique na is dapat duha gid gyapon imong kamot, duha, then katong sa air pass is ana gid gyapon. Duha gid gyapon imong kamot-kamot kay aron ang force. So basic variation. So first no is chest pass. When we say chest pass, from the root of chest pass. Nani diri lang mo i kuan ang chest pass. Pero kusog gyapon duha ka kamot imong gamit. Chest pass, bounce pass, og overhead pass. So bounce pass is ato nang gikuan kaina, then ang bounce pass is unya later. Then chest pass. The chest pass is named because the pass originates to the chest. It's thrown gripping the ball on the side with thumbs directly behind the ball. So chest pass na is kailangan ka lang lagi get fully force kay para mapasag yung palang dito. So mag-play tag video no kay para
all right. I
chest pass.
step, extend, and pass. A great pass, step, extend, and pass.
Hinana lang ng chest pass. No, di ba? Very easy once na makakuha na ka basketball. Second is, na to, mga simple procedure. Hold the ball, ball hands, elbows, hold the ball. Okay, para duha gid mo kan. Parang gusto ko kana. Then ang bounce pass. Okay, ina ako na ningi ko ang ng bounce pass is thrown with the same motion. However, it aim the floor. So yung aim is ang floor kay para mo bounce, para matawag na to og bounce pass. It should be thrown far away, out the ball, bounce ways to high receiver, putting very basic bounce pass. So bounce pass over the two-handed. Check that mo na ang bounce pass. Di ba? Kita sa akong sa picture na gipaagi gid niya sa floor. Bounce pass. Then basic variation which is ang katulo is overhead pass. So overhead pass na is the often used in an outlet pass, bringing the ball directly above your forehead with both hand on the side of the ball and follow through. Teammates change. Some coaches advise not to bring the ball behind or because it can get stolen or it takes a split seconds longer to throw the pass. So when you say overhead. So overhead, dili lang gid. Ana ang pagpasa mo. Overhead pass. Kay bisag asa ni pass hindi ma-steal. Ana makuan ba sila overhead pass. Overhead pass. So mag-play tag video na sa overhead pass.
We want to step and we want to take the ball over our head, passing it to the chest area. Now, as you
Ito lang ang overhead pass. So thank you. So next is simple procedure of overhead pass. So hold on through the ball with ball hands. Bring the ball above, slightly behind the head with both hands. Release it with strong volley force. Kaya pwede mong pagpasa. Siyempre, kada pasa, kita mo dapat volley force. So next is, okay. Thank you. That's my all topic. So next.
Good day everyone, my name is Natasha Balderas. My part is lesson 2, the dribbling. Dribbling is a legal method of advancing the ball by oneself, as opposed to passing it to another player or shooting for the basket. It consists of bouncing the ball on the floor continuously with one hand while walking or running down on the court. Ang dribbling is muna siya ang pag-bounce sa floor bitaw, like one hand ra ang gamiton man para kanang maglakaw bitot i-bounce na nila ilang ball mo na sila ang dribble. Muna ang ginagamit sa basketball player to run or maglakaw sa court or para madala bitaw nila ang bola padulong sa ring or para maiwasan ang kalaban. You may a dribble. Number 1, to advance the ball up the court. Number 2, to drive to the hoop. Number 3, to get open for a shoot. Number 4, to open up passing lane to have a better chance of completing a pass. Number 5, to get out of trap. Number 6 to kill the clock at the end of a game. Ang number 1 is para ato sa ibang bahagi ng court ang bola. Ang number 2 naman para dulta sa ring or parang dali na ta maka-shoot. Ang number 3 naman kanang kanang paggamit sa dribble is para maiwas atong depensa sa kalaban. Ang number 4 naman is kanang dali ra nato mapasing sa ato ang teammate ang bola. Ang number 4 naman para makalabas bitaw ta sa trap sa kalaban or kanang kanang dali ra nato ipasing sa atong teammates ang bola. Ang number 6 naman is kanang di ba kanang mag-timer na ang basketball, burag kanang ang oras bitaw sa game is kanang ubuson ano na lang sa kalaban baka nang mag-dribble na lang dito sa court kanang kita ko sa PBA gata na mag basketball, so burag i-dribble na lang nila ang bola ba pero di nila i-shoot kay ang kalaban man is nandito sa picos court na ilahang i-shoot dapat na side. Dribble should be done with finger pads and the finger should be relaxed and spread. The wrist should be pushing the basketball and the forearm should be moving up and down. Skilled ball handlers bouncing the ball lower to the ground, reducing the risk of a defender reaching in to steal the ball. Use your fingertips, not the palms of your hand. Basketball is played on the tips of your fingers and the balls of your feet. Use your forearm and wrist to bounce the ball. Don't look the ball, rather keep your head up and eyes forward. You must learn to use either hand. So when during drills, always work both hand. So kung magdudula ta basketball, kung magdribble ta is dapat atong gamiton is finger. Dili ang kaning palad, dapat kining finger. Dapat relax ra pud ta kung magdribble ta para makontrol na to ang bola o gamiton na to ang kining atong pulso or basic para matulak ang bola down or up. Kanang dapat dili ta mo tanaw sa bola pero magtanaw ta sa sa atong kalaban or sa atong kakampi. Para mas makontrol na to ang pag-dribble. Basic type of dribbling. High dribble. A high dribble is a normal dribble, usually used when there are no defenders around you to steal the ball. Gamit nato ning high dribble kung ang kalaban is dili makabantay sa imuha or kanang distansya bitaw kay ang kalaban sa imuha. Low dribble. In low dribble, the player keeps the ball low to the floor, thus decreasing the area between the hand and the floor, making it more difficult to steal. Low dribble naman is kanang at gamiton na to para dili maagaw sa kalaban or para dipensaan na to ang bola. Speed dribble. Speed dribble is dribbling the ball faster than usual while achieving some distance in the court. Speed dribble or kanang paspas na to pag dribble is mo natong ginagamit para dali ra ta makaabot sa ring or para ma-shoot na to ang bola or kanang ginahabol ta sa kalaban. Crossovers or switch dribble. Simply, the crossover dribble to switch dribbling from one hand to another by bouncing the ball in front of you across to the another side. Gamit naman ang crossover dribble or kanang paglipat-lipat pagilis-ilis ato sa left, mato sa right ang bola para maiwasan or malusutan ang kanang ato ang kalaban if magdula na tag basketball. Muna siya ang technique sa basketball player to kanang burag malisang bitaw ang kalaban para ang kalaban is maadto sa lahi na way dili sa way na padulungan sa ring.
Good morning everyone, my name is Jenny Benche Bakid and today I am the one who discussed the lesson 3 which is ang shoot. Shooting is the act of attempting to score points by throwing the ball through the basket method varying with players and situation. So ang shooting is modo na siyang pag-shoot sa ball padulong sa ring aron maka-score og points sa basketball and kana is usa na siya sa pinaka-importante nga skill sa dula. Typically, sa pag-shoot sa bola is dapat ang player moatubang jud siya sa ring ug ang iyang duha ka tiil is nakatutok padulong sa ring aron balance ang iyahang lawas. Ang bola is ibutang niya sa iyaha tumoy sa tudlo sa or kaning diri sa player. Ang dominant hand is mo na siya ang kanang kusgan niya nga kamot kung asa siya kusog mag-shoot. Mo na yang gamiton sa pag-shoot samtang ang iyahang pikas ng kamot is mo support lang sa kilid sa bola. So, kasagaran is mo jump ang player ug ito yun na yung iyahang shooting arm pataas aron ihulog or i-shoot ang bola padulong sa ring. Human iyag labay sa bola, ang iyahang kamot is magpabilin lang na naka-extend ug ang iyahang wrist or iyahang pulsuhanan sa kamot is dapat nakabend lang siya gamay. So kato nga position is tinatawag to siya nga follow through ug makatabang aron masakto ang direction sa pag-shoot niya sa bola. Ang bola is na siya kasagaran nga backspin aron kung moigo gani sa ring or sa backboard mas dali na kini musulod. So ang ubang players is i-shoot nila diretso. Then ang uban pod is gumagamit sila or nagagamit sila og backboard pagpatama na or pag-shoot nila nga motama sa or mabangga sa kaning backboard sa ring usa siya mo ma-shoot. Next is the layup. So dili na nako siya basahan, ako na lang siyang i-direct explain. So sa layup is nako ipatanaw sa inyo nga video then inyong i-observe kung unsa iyahang gibuhat. So para ang layup is para na siya sa mga right-handed player. So ang layup is mo na siyang pinaka-basic o pinakadali nga shoot sa basketball o kasagaran is mo pud ni siya ang kaning high percentage nga ma-shoot jud ang bola. So kung makabantay mo sa video, iyahang gipataas ang iyahang tuhod ug mo jump siya gamit ang wala nga tiil samtang nag jump ibalhin niya ang bola sa shooting hand ug ipataas niya sa atubangan sa ulo. Dayon hinay niya nga buhian ang iyahang bola gamit ang iyahang tudlog ipatama niya sa backboard aron mosulod ang bola sa basket. Importante nga dili sa dayon tanggalon ang iyang supporting hand aron magpabilin ang iyahang balance. So mao na siya ang the layup. So next ang the jump shot. The jump shot is the most essential and fundamental tool in the basketball art. It is often executed from a dribble, but players should able to accomplish in almost any situation. Come up to stop from the dribble and executed and control jump. At the same time, bring the ball overhead with the shooting hand behind and the elbow arm under the ball and the other hand in front. At the peak of the leap, remove balance hand and release the ball with extension of the right forearm and wrist extension. So, mao ni siya ang jump shot. Ang jump shot is isa na siya sa pinaka-importante nga skill sa basketball. So, kasagaran kini buhaton human sa dribble. So, human, di ba pagka man sa dribble is mag-shoot man, dayon. So, mao ni siya ang jump shot. So, kung makabantay mo ang player, muhunong og mo-jump siya nga kontrolado ang iyahang lawas. Well, nag-jump, ipataas niya ang bola ibabaw sa iyahang ulo. Then, ang iyang shooting hand nga naa sa likod sa bola ug ang siko nga sa ilalom. Ang iyahang pikas nga kamot is naga-support sa atubang. So, sa pinakataas nga part sa pag-jump niya is tanggalon na niya ang iyahang supporting hand ug iyahang i-release or iyahang buhian ang bola pinagi sa pagtuyod sa iyahang kamot ug pagbend sa iyahang wrist aron sakto ang iyahang pag-shoot. So, mo na siya ang the jump shot. Next is the three-pointer. The three-pointer, also known as the trifecta, the tray, the tripole, the shot from beyond the arc, dial in from long distance. So daghan kayog tawag ang the three-pointer or mao na siya ang pinaka kaning dako nga point sa pag-shoot sa bola. So mao ni siya ang three-pointer. Kanang na-court nga yellow, then ang kanang red nga kon is mo na siya ang player diha. So kung ma-shoot niya ang bola nga naa siya diha is makakuha siya taas nga points which is 3 points. So the bank shot. Bank shot is a shot taking off the window or the glass. It is the highest percentage shot in basketball. So, ang the bank shot is mapud daw siya ang pinakataas nga percentage sa basketball nga makashoot. So, mo ni siya ang bank shot. Kanang pag-shoot sa player sa ipatama sa niya sa backboard or sa glass o sa ma-shoot ang bola. And the last one is ang the hook shot. The hook shot is a shot which is difficult to defend, hard to block, and still high percentage shot. To execute the hook shot, one has to hold the ball high with both hands, bring the ball to the right side opposite the basket, and remove the balance hand, and which is ang left hand sa player. Then shoot with the full sweep of the right arm, keeping the arm perfectly straight. The ball is released farthest from the guard, making the shot difficult to block. So, mo ni siya ang naa sa picture, mo na siya ang the hook shot. And also, mo ni siya ang kanang lisod yun depensahan sa kalaban, lisod i-block sa kalaban, and also, isa po ni siya sa pinaka-high percentage sa pag-shoot nga, ma-shoot yun mo ang bola, or maka-point yun ang player sa hook shot. Ang player is magunit sa bola sa taas gamit ang duha niya kamot ug gibalhin dayon sa kilid sa luyo sa iyahang defender. So, kung makita ninyo sa picture. So, dayon tanggalon niya ang iyang supporting hand ug i-shoot niya ang bola gamit ang isa ka kamot pinaagi sa pag-sweep sa kamot pataas nga murag porma og hook. So, tungod na kay layo man ang pag-release sa iyahang bola gikan sa defender, makibantay mo layo ang iyahang bola sa mga defender. Maunang lisod kayo depensahan sa mga kalaban ang iyahang pag-shoot. Mas lisod na siya i-block sa kalaban. And I hope na amoy nasabtan, and that's all for my part. Thank you.
Rebounding. Rebounding means gaining control of the ball after a missed shot that bounces off the rim or backboard. It's an important skill kasi nagbibigay ito ng extra chance para makapuntos o kaya naman napipigilan ang kalaban na maka-score. And according to George Raveling, there is no glory in rebounding, just victory. And there is two types of rebounding. First is offensive rebound. It happens when a player from the shooting teams get the ball after their teammate misses. So it's give the team another scoring opportunity, and that is offensive rebound. Second is defensive rebound. It happens when a player from the defending team gets the ball after the opponent misses. So, it means kayo na ang magiging offense at pwede nang mag-fast break o mag-set ng play. Next is blocking out or boxing out. It is a technique used to get a good rebounding position, and the player makes contact with an opponent and stands between the opponent and the basket. So this increases the chance of grabbing the rebound. Proper rebounding technique. After makuha na nimo ang bola, you need to be aggressive, use two hands to secure the ball, land safely, and protect the ball by holding it near the chin with elbows out. So quickly look for the next play, shoot, pass, or dribble. So this is the example of rebounding. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kate Frexrates M. Danog, and my topic for today is about running.
Running in basketball is an important basic skill that allows a player to move quickly and effectively around the court. It helps player get open for pass, chase the ball, defend opponents, and move fast during offense and defense. Proper running in basketball requires good balance, control, and awareness so a player can change direction, stop suddenly, or speed up when needed. By running correctly, a player can keep up with the fast pace of the game and help the team perform better. Ball means mag-move ka fast para matabangan nimo ang imuhang team. And then players run to get the ball para makascore, and then para pod ma-stop ang other team na makascore. So, using this speed and movements para makuha nimo ang right place and right time during the game.
That's all, thank you.